Welcome, Pika Army. We're back with another art fight attack. This is an attack for, I forgot their name. I'll put that in the description somewhere. But yeah, they have some really cool characters. I'm going to draw them in a whole setting. It's like a mass attack. This is my first mass attack I've ever done. And I'm drawing them with one of my OCs, a Fakeamon. This Fakeamon is inspired by Fluttershy. I'll put a picture on the screen somewhere of showing a picture of her. So this Pokemon is named Flowbri. She's a bug and fairy type. She's inspired by Fluttershy, and you can see that through the long pink hair on her hair extensions. Because Fluttershy has hair extensions, canonically. And I know that, so I'm so cool. And she has these big black eyes that I feel they're so cute and bug-like, but they're also very, not like Fluttershy. Fluttershy has, soft eyes, little downturned eyes, very dull, angelic, very shy person eyes, calm character. Well, Flowbri is kind of the same in the way that she's not shy, but she's more so a loner. She's more independent. She doesn't like being around other people. But these person's OCs that I'm attacking, they live in the forest and they are collecting pollen as they go around, right? That's part of their little lore. And Flowbri loves pollen. So Flowbri is making an exception to go hang out with these OCs, these characters, because they have pollen on them. And I feel that's so sweet. Flowbri is usually a loner. She's only really dependent on other Flowbri and her family, you feel. Otherwise, she doesn't hang out with other Pokemon. She's mostly just nice to little baby Pokemon. So it's kind of meant to reflect Fluttershy's personality in that way, the way she's super nice to animals, and she's a bit more reserved. But Flowbri's more reserved in the way that it's independent and it doesn't really like being around each other's, but Fluttershy is more just shy and nervous. I really want to make more Fakeamon specifically for the different My Little Pony characters in the main 6, like Rainbow Dash and stuff, because I was looking online and that really hasn't been done much. Don't steal my idea. And I'm not claiming this idea, by the way, but I was looking online and I couldn't find anything about Fakeamons that are inspired by My Little Ponies, that aren't evolutions, brand new Pokemon, not just Pokemon that look like Fakeamon, literally. I would say my favorite My Little Pony characters right now in the main 6 are Rarity and Fluttershy. It used to be Rainbow Dash because, well, she's super duper cool and she's rainbows and everything. I liked her a lot when I was younger, but then when I got a little bit older, I realized she's kind of at the center of all of their problems. I don't know, she's kind of a brat. She's kind of mean. No hate to all the Rainbow Dash supporters. I'm a Flutter Dash supporter, to the end. I really don't see the vision when people are saying, what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. Rainbow Jack? Is it Apple Dash? Rainbow Jack? Rainbow Dash and Apple Jack. I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I feel they're friends. They're literally friends. They have competitive spirit. I can see Applejack with Rarity. I can see that more than I can see Rainbow Jack or whatever. Not to be mean though, everybody can have their own preferences and opinions. Anyways, I like Rarity because she's just so nice and she's such a diva. She's I love her fashion thingy. And I love all of her emotions. Whenever she's in an episode, you know it's gonna be good. And Fluttershy, because I kind of relate to her. That's kind of, I don't want to be guys, I'm Fluttershy, but I kind of do, guys. And she's just really nice, and she's not annoying. Some of them can get a little bit annoying when they're on screen, just personal preference. Pinkie Pie, why are you sometimes throwing the whole operation? And Applejack, sometimes when you're singing, your accent sounds kind of really forced, because it probably is. I know Applejack and Rainbow Dash have the same voice actors, and I'm pretty sure Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy do too. And I think in the Equestria Girls, it was Rarity and what is it? Principal Luna, Vice Principal Luna had the same voice actor. I think it's like Ashley Ball or something. Yeah, I really want to be a voice actor. Not like as a full career, but on the side. I was looking today like on Little Pet Shop voice acting casting calls, and I might do some. I could only find like one, but I really want to do one. I feel like voice acting, I'm not that good at speaking, but I feel like voice acting could be a good way for me to practice speaking and getting my emotions out. Actually, doing these little voiceover thingies on my art thing has really helped me speaking. Like at first, I was doing like 1-minute clips and I would cut them up and I would have to edit a bunch of my blank spaces out and my stuttering out. But I feel like right now I'm speaking, not to toot my own horn, but I'm speaking really, really well. Sometimes the problem is though, I like interrupt myself, which I can't really stop. And sometimes I interrupt others too, which is kind of really, really annoying. I'm well aware that I interrupt others. See, sometimes I also like mispronounce my words straight up because I'm speaking so fast and my brain's moving like faster than my head. And when I interrupt others, I make sure to like apologize. Yeah, I'm like, oh, sorry, continue on. Sorry. But when I interrupt myself, there's like not much I can do really. I just have to like let it happen and lose that thought and let it go. And I feel like I can speak pretty quickly if I try, but sometimes I just lose some of the consonants. I'm really bad at my like THs and my S's. Also, just like speaking in general, it's so weird. Like sometimes I mix up my V's and my W's as well. I'm like, it's so weird. And I'm like, what are we doing? Can we focus? I feel like it's gonna get to that point of the voiceover where I just start giving life advice again. I keep doing that. I need to stop referencing my last videos because like I assume not many of you who are gonna watch this video have watched all my last videos, so I'm gonna stop like referencing my last videos. I'm gonna try at least. But oh my gosh, can I talk about how hard it is to find copyright-free music to use in YouTube videos? Like, I'm going on to all these websites, like Pixabay, Free to Use Music. I forgot the rest. I can't even remember. And they're all like, oh, please pay for a subscription to use our services. And I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. And then they're all like, oh, yeah, you can use this, but you can't use it for YouTube videos specifically. You can't use it for commercial use. And I'm like, I'm just trying to not get demonetized. I'm not even monetized yet, can't lie. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tell you that. I feel like you can tell I don't have the monetization requirements. Like, there's no shame in it. But we're all getting there. We're getting there. I really want to be a YouTuber. YouTubing is like my dream job. Genuinely, I cannot imagine myself doing anything else. Like, nothing else. I will not settle. Actually, I could be an actor. I'm not good at acting or anything, but I would love to be an actor. A voice actor. Yes, it all comes full circle. I want to be a voice actor so bad. I would want to be a voice actor for like, not a kid's show, maybe like, just like an animated show, maybe an anime. I would love to voice act. I'd love to dub. Especially for Pokemon. I feel like I don't know how to really say Pokemon. I say Pokemon usually, but I feel like in the first show in Indigo League, they were saying Pokemon. And then a lot of people say Pokemon, but I feel like that's definitely wrong. That does not sound right to me. No hate if you say, can you tell them I'm trying not to get canceled? No hate. Also, I just want to spread kindness and stuff. I'm on my YouTube channel. I don't want anybody to walk away from my YouTube channel feeling bad about themselves. I kind of just spit some bars there. Not gonna lie, like, this is good rep for me. This is a good reputation for me. Anyways, Pokemon, if you're watching this, please. I want to do what Jaden Animations did and have like all the plushies sent to me, and I'd ASMR, I'd draw them all, I'd rank them all. Please, just send me all the plushies, all the games too. I really want Pokemon Winds and Waves or whatever it's called, but it's on Nintendo Switch too, and I don't have a Switch too. So that might be over. But we'll still hope. Maybe I'll make maybe I'll get rich and famous off this YouTube thing. I'll still keep doing it even if I don't like hit the big numbers, because you gotta actually like it, what you're doing. Like, you actually, if I was doing it for money and I didn't actually like it, then it would just be any other job. And this job is kind of like a gamble a little bit, because you don't really know if you're gonna make money from it, you feel. Anyways, Pokemon, if you're watching, please I love Pikachu, I love Lycanroc, I love Oricorio, I love Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, Tapu Koko. I love them all, okay? I love every Pokemon. I don't think there's a single Pokemon that I actually like hate. Maybe in the later generations there might be something that I'm just like, why is this here? Why is this necessary? This was not necessary addition to the game or to the generations. Pokemon, I have every single Pokemon memorized. Like, I can identify them all by name and by image. I can say their name up till generation 8. Isn't that kind of impressive? All I used to do all day was just like grind Pokemon quizzes. I'm not even lying. Literally, what was it called, the website? It was like Jetpunk quizzes. I would just grind those over and over and over, and I'd do like nothing else. It was actually kind of frying my brain and frying my eyes and my grades. But we don't talk about that, guys. Actually, I'm talking about it. Anyways, how's everybody's summer? I realized I love summer so much. I love having free time so much. Even if I don't go many places and I'm like pretty much stuck at home in my room all day, I love it so much. There's like literally nothing I would rather be doing. I wake up, I watch like FIFA World Cup or something. I eat my breakfast. Then I go to my room and I draw. Isn't that insane? Like, during non-summer, I would be waking up. I'd be like putting on my slacks and walking to school in the freezing cold. Okay, I'm kidding. I don't walk to school. None of this happens. But I would be in school for most of the day. Isn't that insane? I would have no time to make a YouTube channel or anything that I'm like actually passionate about. None of these art videos would be made. None of these LPS toy videos, beautiful videos would be made. Isn't that insane? I'm not trying to spread like anti-school propaganda, by the way. I'm just sharing my personal likes and dislikes. I just watched back like some of the voiceover footage, or heard back or something, and I just realized you can hear me breathing like so loud in between every sentence. So like, please ignore that. Please, let's move on. Let's not judge others. This channel is a space for kindness and stuff. I can't even see what I'm drawing, I can't lie. And this, I'm recording this on iMovie. And there's like a big giant recording voiceover button right over the screen. I can barely see. I can tell I'm doing some like pencil work right now. Yeah. Usually I don't really have much tactics or like plan for my art. Usually I just do a rough sketch. Then I do some line art a little bit. Then I go in with the markers. And then I go in with, what's it called? Pencils, colored pencils. Yeah. I use Prismacolors, by the way, and I use Ohuhus. And I use some other random markers I don't know the name of. Let me tell you a bit about this person's OCs. So, the one on the bottom next to Flowbri, like on the right, the most right one, that one's named Puff. Puff is like, I don't know much about Puff, can't lie. But it likes to roll around in pollen and stuff. It's pretty cute. And the one on the top, on the branch, it's named Fontavi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't tell. It's literally text I'm reading. That sounds kind of mean, but I can't tell. But that one is actually such a cool design. I'll make sure to link their ARTFIGHT profile or something in the description. You have to check it out. And I think their name was like Springpuff. Yeah, it was Springpuff. It's such a cute design. Yeah, anyways, so Fontavi is able to like transform, I believe, into like dragons and humans. That's what I was getting from the images. Like, I don't really remember much when I read the descriptions, or if there was a description. I'm sorry. I really am trying to respect your work. and all the artworks I draw, I just like can't remember much. I have kind of like not that good memory. Watching these voiceovers back is so funny because I just yapped about for like 2 minutes straight about how I memorized all the Pokemon from generation 1 to 9. I know all this about Pokemon, this and that. And then I'm like, I have pretty bad memory. I'm sorry. But it's kind of true. Like, if I put my heart and soul into something, I can memorize it. Not that I don't put my heart and soul into my artwork. I do, I promise. But also, yeah, the video is kind of ending. So if you want to see the finished, filtered up result, go onto my ARTFIGHT or go onto my Pinterest, and make sure to check out Springpuff's ARTFIGHT account too. Thanks for watching.